de debia ensa foforo na na eboboba anopeya na ya sewa minimu asanso edi ehia no matena sinko ade ne mamani tu asensem de mabone sedo kono me ba be yi obi ade de ma na de wa obebu de de abomokom no na webu de abomokom de ba hu no so na wedi nso de na wa ma ho ahare esanse ne ma ekoso wo man Ghana no me na ya sewa ene wo a wo hwe me ene ye betumi aka na o man Ghana no etumi afa ne ntoma pa efra na mbom ne se yakaya no tum na ye yehwe han dia senior mpenifo na be faye no saa ena wo mo be faye me ni hara ATP yatena se ye be faya ye be tutuja nyansa nyakopon dia amaye no nso ne de bia meka ye ba be pone bi ne ye dia ama wo mo se ne ma bi wo ho no ma wo mo ya na ye be sekire ya no ne ya ka kire se masa de moye no enya de beboa na asofo ahodo ajaze wo matia de se wo man Ghana especially upe system register ni ya upe baby asofo dosh ye papa dia min kanka baby asa Ashanti region ya Ashanti region de free media na just a greater Accra aba asofo ahodo na last year wo me de prophecies bebe na aba abonti every prophecy ebe mu ebi nso de eto fom ya sabe ya me na mo ka say dia ba kwa aba abonten aba be cheche ni nsemu saso ena loife ya ene emi na ya se wa me soli free dwumadi esukura me hu se me nanti akofie o se so de me fa hemfa no makwa akopie mu e wo fie no amafo edwo manu atu nsemi mu ache ensesaye kakra bi aba na ensesaye na aba no kra no amafo dweso embu wo mo se sanse wo mo si o debi enya de a eba bebu no so ye be digi deep me ne ha na ebe discuss ne e ma bebre ni ahwe kwan a ye so ye be fa so se ne ye be gi change na aba na tum ana se ye be kwa kopeska ni bi na de ye fruka ye di bi asoso etua ensem ne de edosu ye papa me singidi sese na matete ni kakra no kra de amam no mo agasa mahu bebi a ne enkomotwehwe no e ba be chance edi efri mame mamu ina so akwa abashonko e fambra atija jumedie so e wo Kumasi online TV loyal fans of atija jumedie na ya sewa michia mu ye papa mo comment ne madwencha de bia mo de ba mo share video we na mo ma thumbs up so e wo honom no meni so ye papa won so anani de kaya wo sha atija jumedie de me pa cha atija jumedie e ya politics kakra entertainment kakra saso na nyame difo bi e kasa ye betena fidie manum sei na ye de ho sansem nyina no aba be so me sanse o man na ye timi no se nyankopɔ wan soma ne nkrofo mo ma magye yen na ye gya se enhye MPP ni NDC nsanko ade ye tikrom hanum se ya ne ye na asabi yakoba nti ye mpe ne sa no nyame difo no wo mo be kasa ne ye ho pre ye gidigidi se ye do wo mo nsem no e be ba be som se de be ya yen hwe yakwa ye timemufo ye be hu kwan ya ye be fa so tutu ya na mo se de be ya yen koto onsohwe biemu yen koto oha obiara nsum nti nensem ne so o waje nchwe bi fa ho comment section ase na odi afa honom ede amame na wa mame thumbs up nso e wo honom na wa share video we so ama wonu ebi na onu so ehu de ekoso e wo maimu obro no a wote so no enema bi ekoso wo honom a enhwe yie send ye DC you MC wo member of parliament wa assemblyman kra no chesempuntundwuma wo mu preposition na wo mu hyemo bone ye ba ye be ye say ona ka wakoma tu ye me ba kra ye be sesa niema ne ade nyina na sumodi mu kokromoti tu abama wo mu wie ye no wo mu de 6 adane mo 9 na ya se wo me bi atum sebra na nyansa no ye mpone kakra bi emfama wo mu ye si di otwasa no onim se ne chi ache nti ye ye be chere se masa ye steady wo krom hanum sei na esana wutwa no wechi ache ne metumi ama wangasa akonya ndetena hanum sei na fire no me se atija de ye nsuro bi esa se bibi biara ye beka bia no eye de ya evidence wo no mo ba so ye se wo do nsedu no wo nan du e na eba u make sure say with the evidence the chere say bia wo kwan ne ye nyeye kasa hodro amakasa ne so obiara mfi mo so ende amampanifo wo mo share mo boni ade a wo mo di munyina no sim no mesere mo akwanya no e wo honom se mo betumi e do ma ba na eja ya fire wo mo frame e wo 055 7036 109 055 7036 109 o friend numbers ni mu bia nana ya se wa mejibre na mene wo atwetwe enkomo saso na auto product we be a company send ye be a sneaker shop say we makeup artist say we event planner there we bia no obetimi atonsa e de afre Kumasi online TV nende ya ba aba be child program ne de ama kama saso e na abese obeso program yi so ase no so akwanya no honom ye bebo hu de ro e de ama 0550623377 and as 0557036109 ubetimi afreye na last year before November 4th abatuo NPP presidential prime minister abatuo no eba be koso no nyamedi fo na hodro na ne kasa ye bi kira alankojo chairman na ebe wi ni ebi nso se honorable Kennedy Japan na befa wo mekopie mo sunsun wiase no mo kopie mo e wo honom no honorable Kennedy Japan ye de na tene kunya ne so nti ende MPP amanyoko no mo pe wo mo mpe honorable Kennedy a na ekọ saso na nkonsha hodro na edebade ma John Dramani Mahama even though John Dramani Mahama nke MPP ho kra no na mafo hye nkoma hodro na hye fa woni ni pabaya MPP amanyoko no mo bekọ akoyi no 2024 abato ne de yeden John Dramani Mahama ene befa dudu na so nkonsenso eko edema Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and wo mo cheso Bawumia de 2024 MPP presidential candidate he is the rightful choice and ye ni to say ye hu nipa bebre na especially won to be TV na ama sofo ahodo ne se wo mu di akoniaba wo honom se wo mu him wo mo pakọ ba ne nyina no na ejina seja wo mo be hyenkom na John Dramani Mahama wo tumi eja na NDC fo yi ne dadanti no Mahama ne Bawumia de aba be feso na nyame di fo ba ko wo be ka asasemi bi eye prophet Kusi appear na during that time the prophet Kusi appear ne prophecy or de ba ya na o said ohun say honorable Kennedy Japan and ewini 2023 NPP presidential candidate abano na hwe ko wie kire ya afi ye kobobo na Bawumia di na wo makwa kobo sabe ya mene mo ka say de odimu nchechemu aba sene wosifa ka no ene amanfo antina se ane wo mo chena basa ene sere mehwe se obeka me ho ne yakọ na yakwa kotie ni nchechemu ode baye no abasisia.
A lot of people have used it against you. Didn't know more clarified. Kennedy Japan prophecy now new hineba. On to me. What was the amount of can once and I didn't see it.
Kwame Omupa Omunko Yemu Omumpa Benfo Kwame super delegation. Na Eya Sebi Align Ken BBT Align. But the what form na the na general umbekwa akoto delegates ni na beto and no Kwame spiritually so here na align ewo form echen opa eya minim so benwu ntumi mo ne ayi mo eya analysis ni ade enti blebi na me no ye interview and mbeka say mama mo de no ewo eye say mama ebenya 92% bet obi pese otitere bibi mana ebema se bi mama aba no beko 96.something% mo boa na say ye madufo nyina kura and mbeka say obi so pese otitere 17% ema align Kwame ejina tu bebre nipa ni so be nyame de na emani jina ena se won pese nyame de ni be jina so nipa be ma de nyame ka no so emmam
okay
enti in obi onim bi anim se Kwame na mabeka se Bawumia benya 64% ewo sebi sa abanu nti sa percentage na aka no ho am ne beche so atiase enti na ya abani nyina enti Kwame the wa sa asem na omoka no enne metimi akire Kwame na NPP ewo baabi a ejina na ase ebetogo tem enti die na obeya amanyame eba akoma jiri aisem na okoto na okọ akotobo mesisiu enti o se me din kan first one me bo se wonsem ansa na kwa mu yo da aka no masese ni nyina Kwame se Kennedy enya sa ayina na mugidi se wate nkom se bebre se na obe free party spiritually no so no na Kwame it was bound to happen because then enchantment ne niema ekoso angasa what you say enti enkasa ya ni ade ekoso Kwame say umma yese ya Kwame na ebi enipa no Kwame even 38 no kura no sen na nakoma toye sen wo fa no say 36% no kra no kwame send no fa no na nke be kwa 16% no ka we den whether genuinely or den nipa be ka say ya rege no what you say ntina we say ano brejo ma bato ti enema bebre won man ka say course was spiritually but ni re yipa na kwame be kan ye no say na nka alan benya 17% no na 16%.
Okay, enu na ye
yes yeah nti omono
in physical world no nipa na nti ase ehunu no ena na omu blame wo no
kwame omu blame wo
I offer say so what is am for be call you a whole lot of names.
I'm one person. I'm not perturbed about what they say about me because everybody who knows me knows
okay.
Kwame, you're bragging. I have been working with you. Some know I'm not banty be ADDO bika or friend pressure or better or better. Me jinsu ekrana.
Some me na hupe.
Yes, and I'm jinsu ekrana say if we ne kro akwa no kro ehuna onkai so de ne kabi. Na mom ofli won mo ko me katwa so say ono besra sa ye wadoye mpo.
Oh yeah, papa.
Say so ofrena won tennis ka on sa anya na doye. Enti die ntina Kwame e frame kelevi papa. Ne me nkasa kekeu. Enti bia Kwame that time hesa difu akakraka nyina e hyenkom se align ne benya. Kwame me betina o program han mu na me ka se ma ne nye align de. Na emom una omugu no na bedane adwonwo. Because sabre na makoto wo Ghana nyina minim de America minim de asase ne ka se asase no se nia wani hanu na mbeka se eye siremfuo mienu na beko battle no.
Yeah.
Enti se honam famu a Kwame Goliath ni David kokko a obeka se hwan na sebi obedi nkunim ohede Goliath yes na ala dina politics mu for from since 92 na baumia from nowhere enene beko contest Kwame whether aban back na o mark no ala ye threat kese chen sebi baumia meboa be sabre se Kwame meka se me sase America Kwame na nkrofo hungry onim de oka say be Kwame ko wie sen me betna hanum ka say sports minister former sports minister as ke siama o program na mbeka so obelusu say ne honum na ni aid fo ni beble di matamu be na me no nam kro mutimi sandi bi ba e ba say tie platform mu di watam say oye say e ko wie na wie say be sabre no na Kwame ntina meka say prophecy e ba sa Kwame also we approach nipa no enti wo ka say ohini Ezekiel tena honum abra wa approach ana wan kan bibia Kwame wo ka say nkeda na wongu enti sabre no se bia ne camp no onabo Ezekiel ma camp no kura hu mi say prof e bia say na wo ka nka me ka ten say e bia munye se vi say spiritually no Kwame na honum akonwa no na ye MC no na eduru no so I decided say metu me ho na mama de aba na be wie ne siwia na obehu say indeed me a rare man of God because say yenim say MPs and select MCs enti sabre no spiritually no na eduru bless 20 years no na Ezekiel ma no de sebi your friend say MC no etena na aso what you say enti sabre na me beka asem no na bi Kwame sabre o mo ndi matem na bi kura o mo yese e de ne yenye anase yenye ne sen Kwame sabre no na o mo di o mo niema o mo so de unya challenge me saade Kwame metre wade kakra bia mo hu se ampa nyame atemutumi enya anu Kwame me start ka say na nyame ntimi mu a o ga ze da kometo hanu nka me mo wa emojama bet me de me na susu na me nim nyame a wa frɛ me nti obi ka say na Kennedy na say ampa enso mbeka say ba o benya 64% Kwame onya 62% difo ben minimum difo bia ojina pani kese anim Kwame no oba o habi ebeka say align ne benya you are aware etle ye du pani kese anim no odane na no say wo hu say kedetia odru sofolai asuma mekan met me hanu bramzi cry away asuma mekan wasi odu anu hu say omu MPP flag na Kennedy na edi nkunim kwame ne nyame na wo afa bla sebi otofom wie abaumia ewi ni wie no kwame ne ho na wakoyi ayi ewo akoye ayi ze montro mame align say we say and unim social media don't like na some empenifoni bua when you are dealing with them no kwame they are very intelligent so sa pani no pushi sa video ni ma omu a computer ni sa niema hwehwemu se hwema me se we ye ne na ase chena ananra anase then video don't lie afi na beto ho no mama kwa mo se ye tu ye na se bi ode mi wa na se nipa no etantro se wa betna ha nyina se align ne benya me wani me no ko pani kese bi wa o kan se nipa na ba wa be kan tenza align benya 52%. Enti mabuo mu nyina na wo de ene na wo beka se ya kwame nyame timi mu and obi a wa follow me bia ni se ma beka nsem 100 na kwame nenti abamu na aka se ya tena wona nunu ho na eda ne bedru ye wo go obi wo hon ma wa ebe se kotoko ha se offside ase ya age ase ye nyina park atadi be ni ba ho so na ye pass wo center line.
Okay. I want to drop out Adionum and watching. Still, I was a John Mama need chance for 2024 election.
Kwame media meno NDC okay umasema.
Okay, baby. Okay. Say, who know for about the issue of running meat?
Kwame, ena mebe ken. Kwame, okay umasema na omu diwatem. No omu diwatem. Meno Kwame me
angel.
Menta mama na say you. Ose mabeka sama NDC pani bia bejina ho kwame. Nya usho so na mbeka say ya mi be na tina organizer. Ese dunketi abetwe yimu ofusu ambofu mu. Usho so na mbeka say enipa bi ebe ewo presidential year sebi omu ebe yese after mama no omu beba to omu mpene se mama be ye wada ko. I told you here. Na say nipa no kura no wahia kokuom ni a day before you know say me kwa me mani ekura mi di obi a won pese obeka no kura woni misia na kwa me obehu se wahia difo enti me ba beka say yeden ya papa ibe ba santimem enti wo so bra na be fa santima akoma kwa me wate ase na ebohura ahimfie ni bi Evi said the only option never ma baumia ewini se ohini bi betimi aka se me wo ye me ba enti me ba be katre wo se ohini bie na no kan sa asem no pe automatically asase na di atum enti edimu enti indirectly no se nipa no kura no abeye santini ateme na me free offense o town no what I say kwam enam se bra na be fa obi fili hanum na ntokwa no sebi enkoye dendon afe me beka ye na kwa me uko social media ye du atem ni edi matem se ye tribalism na me ka se be fasantinia enka sebi asante sam na me ya sake me beka se be fa me nana me bomu nu ase tumfo tia me kentenkrenchi na me ka se be fa no so obi nya santini nchen no na emom de na be boa kwa me na me ka ebet omu amfa Kwame, maame no yes very spiritually motivated, but only star a demon penny. She is very strong in the realms. She is very strong.
Very strong. And answer now, Ube take mantle of leadership. Say president, vice president. Uhia star.
Edi now Uba Solia Kwame obitimi hwe omuma so no aka che so obetu kwan no otu.
Yeah.
Obitimi hwe wa house obedi man penny no wadi. Obisi yes uhun eno na ma ohu kwa ma obi wo no ma hu na ne de no bo no ma so esren obi so de no ho no ma obehu se sebi ayete se boja no na se obi dum no enti ebra ye tu safo no kwa me nipa mfa no asemu na ye de koma maame no kwa me mfa ye di matam na me yes I will never and ever talk about NDC again. Because unime na kwa me obeka se me hungry prophet ame kwa me unime me obi a ekom me obi a bia o delegates ni bia women's organizers no e bia masofo a metime ati omuka na ka se come who didi matem bed who nim menso what you say and am mesre waduane enti omuka sansa na so okay matwe ho se kwame edane beduru ho me boawo na aso ma me moawo enti me de mentra me baby don't joke with a Muslim. The fight that they were going, physically not a strategic MPP for no, because they knew say it would be very hardly to break the hot 8. Enti omu strategize it. And now omu say any ebe pu obi free brekum ho no kwame said the ebe ya brekum dey ya tanko na mfo ho a say kine bensu free krum ho so na mfo ho what I say enti yes anu kra na say tanko edom dodo ten kinebe okura na den ya kinebe mfiefo nso aye nkrofo bi papa nti tanko kuta nipa 70 kinebe bitimi abawura ma me nya be 15 efrim what I say enti sabre no kwame no mu no o ma calculate say kwen bia so by hook or cook o mbefa sebi nodna ena spiritually nso no na eda hotat na to enti wono wo face wo ha no na onim kwame aba omunt emfansan ba bia nso nkan say ebeye out of 5 legends no kwame ebeye 5-3 against NDC
can be
kwame o de
omako 2-2.
No, regions near 5. Say Savannah,
northern region,
upper east, upper west, and northern and northeast. Kwame, ombe su mu ho.
Ambi before. Ombe take over.
Oh, Kwame, baby, me can region be a MPP for nkoye adwuma ho. Enom kese, bet kokko meka tro mu. Ze Kwame omo take asa o.
O kasa omo tie.
Oh, na ka so first na no money book law no money sunsun nyuma ni but say kwame omuji sunsun nsem di me say kwame ebeye 3 against 2 3 for MPP 2 for NDC.
Wow.
Spiritually that is what I'm seeing na kwame say difo bia dada mama wawini enano na metie woni me ni atagema onso woni nipa maba ya beka tell say obi bi wonim netim bi pa ha kotokopa na meka etiwade a mama na atamis ebedi ade no kwame na wo se sebi ode etiwade ka fufu ade na wo ye no na eye mystery yen hanuma na se mimi fie untimi nsole enchen abusuan pani me ma o mas me nkan ko deep
okay
enti so obi betimi abesole aten abusuan pani abeye kese aten no na o ba ne ebe ma o wie o e wo fie ho no akwame e wo sa wo ye ho ade ansa na watra abusuan ne line no because abusuan bia no sebi ana uko kingdom bia na South Africa kingdom kwame o hene na o ana abusuan pani ne na ye kese e wo obi ase na se enti die na be ma kwame tanko ba sebi ye bo abusuan pani di ne ye be bo no nsu di na sedi ye be ya kwame ani monyam teno nsu benya sa bi ne se nya animonyam bia esombo a sebi enene de ne yepe
okay
what I say enti animonyam a esombo akofo benyae no kwame afi what mass na se na se untimi ntra
Prophet Kusi Boafo ena Kusi apia kafra ena yakwa akotie no abana na che so no de ne prophecy bi o de beba abontin bia no pese o magana fo nyina te ase se yade ededa na akwan so na before ebra na aran kojo chemate kra eka race ne ho no odi kind sa prophecy ne bai se alan beba ansa na hono abo aba ne de keka ho na wa mai bahama kran kom sheda ti ono na nyese bia san kom shewe okoshe na yade etufum yo no obi kura hia na za nipa no na wodi obi ka odi nsuo kra na ye nsankyere ne awonwade sonko ede ma nipa na how much more my Ghana election ne prophecy bi ode bebe biaro eda na akwanso ATP so ababe come so e wa hanim se amene no e ba be twhwem komo ATP
nana ya sewa
bibi abakodi
yankopon adomo na so e
yankopon adome ho ye weekend do say dia na ho de ne dem sonko
hati ase
oho pro gidi na nyumbe ya kwai enyumre ye be ko Viana City ye be ko Viana okay nti miwia me ko fie koda kakra
na mafro na ese ne be fa Kumasi nyina aboyebo ye ya ye de Sala no, your mumuna do
Medina aka yen ha yen Christopher no yen de ye Saturday nwumbre no na ida Sunday akosere body fache ATV prophet kusi appear osio ono ne nkom hye bi ode Bible ntin bia na ya na ede na akwanzi nti ma ye ntie dia manfo ke kasa wato wa hye nkom na afa baby
o da na ya sewa nyamidi phobia wa asase su bia nyakopon de na basa so mbe na adwuma nko ade o hye nkom na sa mema wontimi kasa wo your trofo na se bia bibi se ko na ya sewa se atia sesi a na papa ye gini dia kasa prophet kwatin na ba won chen se menya yiche bi se afa ho na yese na se na wanya yiche na bebem enya de ebebem ama o sanso na nyina nim se papa kra na wa hye Alan Crabo bi se na se wa mana kwankyere bi se wonye so wanya sa abɔhye no ana se ade no nya ade bebem de ama no enti na ye konsha ye papa ye apia ikoye ye na ato afa ho enya ne bone kwanso na ya se wa ebi asipen enya afi ye ba besi na ebeka se bia eye news na se bibisa cause dan den nyina bi kura sore kura ye kokobɔ mpa ye kura se e ka hye nyakopo bunzo o se e masabra ma hu se ni na ya obekɔ na enya no kura so na se ne ma de ebi asi bebre
ebi obi wo ho ane ma me ewu kura na sofu bi ahye ne nkom se ma shoda o ma me ye befu na ma me ne so na ma me ewu da
wu da 10 years 20 years no so na ja oba be kasa asem ya chinta na prophecy de ebitimi be me bi so ebitimi nya de bi ameti ase mi obi am so da ye pan e kapan ti say me ba be ka twesa na ya maso no da ye say ni si afa ni serious because ebetima ye de abema emi so metima ba be ka twon so na ebia ye nipa foforo bi what ya say enti no sana ewi aso ne de etie enti professor ye kan say prophet appear
professor or the
yeah last year be kan Canada hine Japan na Canada de na ya say me da me sure say we need ye na MPP what ya say MPP
because that prophecies ne do
so cause ye ho ma for be na ba bon na even kana ye twam kura ye kura she prophecies ye ba bon so no na agenkwa so obeje o my Ghana enti me woni say Canada de na ba na na en kura shuro but omo chinchim ni nsa na ye de mo je free ni sam ya but they tie bia so na once by force
immediate
na ya sewa independence ni do pe kura na ye be twa ne tumba orala we jina independence ni de amaye
okay because ye sha so for ahudura one mode in komshe e de aba e fa honorable Kennedy e Japan ho ye nim se wote e na wo bu na so eguso anase surobi eno suro because ada no beka ya professor bo o kan bibi se ehu na acheche ne se oba independent enya de a obetumi ewini no obeso o kire ne se obewini na so oba na wewini a wo no ode ne Bible eto ho enya de a wo besom na for a pastor to say that na chese bibi wom
na ya sewa bibi de bi wom pa na ya sewa ye sha se free prophet kwatin so ade che since to oba wie ye na Canada hine Japan ne ho sem beba obeti se sofu ya ba na Kennedy even crown when reverend also been pakra ba bonten aba be ka the same thing example when say I yakopon na eda na ri kira sofofo no but Kennedy na anwen say obu mi agu na sum na say hu bi wo social media na one of the station ba ko kase is yakopon na say Kennedy na obeba na ba dem o kase asotwe beba na so ne de ma say fake no masa ye for prophecy bi fa ni ya na ya say wa ye for nyame yakopon di for na ya say wa omo yo bi omani abie e na omo na nim de koso o wiase ne hu wiase mi ametie kase mi me nim what ya say but oro de wo hu de wo yakopon na abie nani ena nyanya yakopon kwa na abie nani kwa na nyo no kwa na first time wa ba bontia wa be kanipa bebe na ba beka eti Kennedy de na me sure say still na aswodi no na ede wo ye cause na enya ba ko nya miensa ama asofofo aba bontia omo fre Kennedy na bi se de two job ne de tie bi e beto e Kennedy hine Japan oh like serious na ya sewa was enwere de nya sisi ya eche netenase na enwere ye yifu na so 1 mana so nye de eto no because na de akika kona no de 4th November ye di kan be share bi ene tofo ahụ ba ni nyina ye woji de se wo wi ni ye ba chinchim se bi na chinchim ye efitu ona ade be sha ade be se bia na sofia ba bonten ena Kennedy hine Japan Kennedy in Japan. Be Pierre Kennedy, because only name say, I didn't want you a mouse a bra. Never bought my gun, no, my gun, I found it to my paper. But I know Papa Kennedy, the Ukrainian me. That's what they oh, take a clock. Now, be a shame will be and no day. And who now work on one and wash and managing nanny say, so send a daje or send Nisika, not the baby be sent as a Ghana for your money showdown on one kind and I say money showdown. Neja Padia and I send a near my what bring and Nina as also bashing.
Make I send baby Godon, Godon, be can't send me say a bra, Mahama, a buyer no. Honorable in Japan, ni media house here we actually Ashefem. Womuti woman you gushu papa. Sa semo. Is this tene kaninanke jina ne na shopan. Sisi Ashefem akofum. Na yese we yaba Mahama aba. Na Mahama aba tena na ho honorable in Japan. Ni media house. Ashefem. Kumasi yabra mzembo KM asasa soja for they 15 a police for they 15 asana KM wona wo mu ye adwuma wo hono mankasa wo mo ba betu adwuma ne mu adan a o de ka 250 cedis adan a o de ka 250
but 10 cedis
20 and a 5 cities 50 into 250 Ghana city 100 cities 2 and a 20 million 10 back and a 50 city back one more better and I say 25 million any year bisa say 250 cities inti and a soldier for be 50 mugu kechi a police for be bottom so mugu kechi na munyina no mo ba betu ejuma ba akopemu that was ending ejuma so kwa said that kenyi roma we dey say Ashefem dey say yechire ya and one thing na munyina amaba no but na eno no ye NDC time it be when say efe bi so no ehu bi and abono
ehu ne die na
because sisia no ye asama allegedly ye tatete won famem say aban penifo dodo na ntua ECG ben omuntua bi ye to light ne ade omuntua bi and they say allegedly ye sama na monten so enti yemfa ne say me pacho the word is yemfa ne say Honorable Kennedy Japan ono na say no what the biggest cold store in West Africa.
Okay.
Cold store ya the den there light ya. Enti yemfa ne say Honorable aba independent. Na ebia ne hono ontua light. Tax ne ade nyina no. Ontua bi.
Okay.
Na be kwa akori ekire no. Wasabere. Na ebia MPP eno so de amaso se MPP be wini ba ebia MPP e be wini
omete o adwene boninti no
adwene boninti how would he even go back
no
but I was Kennedy who ni say MPP de wini ni de wo mu wini
ni di na nya jo mu be wini
enye but abane de bia see you kra cause run off de ebebem esa say Alan Kojo chairman say say wan fakra na masa abro de obeye we free party ni muso nkwa na party ni mu ache what they say into supporters okra just say na di na chimpo no uche ne ba omi ade ni mu kra na enu ahe ene ni padodo na so anka wo mo be ruti kra de ama mahama no wo mo so na sabe no ma kwa kwata Alan echi Alan ebeye de Alan benya 50.1 It's Alan entumi enya 50.1 no nya below a ni vote between NPP and NDC ni emu ache it's eye den ya ebeba begina NPP and NDC it's run off ne be kono obi a Alan Kojo chairman timbe ruti ama ne so sisi ane de me ma peja me mu ana ma woro me safety mu me kota we yechi
na de so beta
Alan so be de Alan be kwa kota NPP echi ene be de so say Alan ebe kwa akodi NDC echi nti ende de ebe tumi aka de say may the best candidate election no.
Yeah.
E be show kwa saying because me who independent candidate opportunity for after Fourth Republic amafu don't know baby Alan me who be sada.
Na ya say wa Alan e born homodin.
Yeah.
E born homodin pa na make say enye me nwanwa saving crown e be wi akire kwa no na edi nkunim wa kan say aye we da ye nim ye kokos.
Oh, we no dey ye na ye surprise.
Yeah, we be surprise because and Alan ko ye chama say na be 3 days ka na ye timeja na ye de be adwuma na one of media station in Kumasi ya na will beat one more kase Alan there no bet my obi train minister there no ye na waba be president na omko page aba kan na wutie sama na amanfo kana metima kase ya na etika ni munya nipa ba ko pe na beto ama
Baumia NDC Mahama mom so de asemo but I feel say be ya Ashanti region huntina Mahama wo mo best wo mo betini din nenso nkaye ka Mahama try ne best an ko betimi awini NDC fo akoma but baby akoma no wo no chire Ashanti region had ya menka ndi agro baby Asante fo akoma wo no ebusia ewe chire ebeye din say MPP ni age say eyiye bia ye nuanom sremfo ya wo maba nu ene bia igbefo wa ha fantefo wa ha ba ku bi but ye no free ho a who knows e bia na wonders ebetimi esi 2024
krona mo be channel mo sa de Malan cash Ashanti region
yeah Alan so na Kwame Bedi akonso free Ashanti region
na Kwame Bedi akodi ya ba sama be kan ti krado ma mo ne gala we dada me donya me say 10% ko nya bi wa
na nsenya no o se ne tigers no 3 days bia no oto ne ntwie ba ko
na
we nyina ye be form so medi o manga
na se
tigers ya wo so tutu wo musi nti wo mo he no mo de ne ntwinam ke o so to cow oto ne ntwi ni host ne bisa na se nti ne ntwinam no nti wan to afa ama wo mu diden wo so wan ta wo mo ba we mu am say oh my God na we nyina na mafo eni abre na Kwame Bedi akokwa me sa titi abrek o
ti mi nya hwe
nya say yes ye pe youth nti no na youth bia na ye de laba o
Alan de inshallah
2024
I serious na ampao Alan
ebe fa o
Alan ebe fa and even say Alan crown fa krona na Gabon
be very
shock MPP amanuku no ka say ha
cause me ye na no second amadia bas me na de na ka me hwehwe ne say anka ken entrinity na onfa Alan
ya embaka
na Kwame Bedi ako embeka on say mbe bi chiabosom na chiabosom so pa de na say ase oka race ne ho de na no na yi bia boss mo ko twa ni we bia na o kire se oba bi obeba since then ni nyina no ana wo twen me because sha emfa
meti audio bi na wo say forms na mo koto na ne bo na yese ya na me verify
forms na yese ne board you
ya na yese sa forms yese tam na wo bo no mi na to ma no na tin say bia this year nipa na so ye no
nipa na mba so beto okay
enti na ko e bia oba to the same no so oba enye oba so so be fa kun church as na running mate
na asem na you
omu medi Ghana so na mo we we Ghana so ai o me ni na
sister yes sikaya o se men hwehwe 500 million and 500,000
okay
500,000 Ghana cedis
na ese na me pese mama
yes
kaketo na mama me sasa yes ka we no ya no me dey
we are a non-refunding fee
okay
35,000
okay na ya say wa
I'm even short
me be sasa
so say can no mo dey
NDC
plus different political parties
yeah sasika no mo dey mo man Ghana and ma me busa na ya say wa me busa no sasika no mo tablis the sika no de koto sa forms no ya na sasika no mo dey mo man Ghana japade be pa na Ometima kai say sika na dey say Japadere mo man Ghana na because say sika we e citizen in here. Oh na nye dey go Kumasi go to abeya.
Nti I was go meche maye.
Enye so mo fa.
I think 2020 kwade na 100,000 Ghana cedis.
100,000 Ghana cedis.
And kwa yesi ye tumu no.
Ye tumu. Next this year 4 years as abekan yes abetum because ya toto niema o man Ghana mu. Na what you say? Enti me ba say omo ye ma no. Na say sika no. Omo de ye dem o man Ghana.
Oso we bisa asem o.
Because na menti ase, dey ta menti ase ne say
easy for sika. Ebia na eno na wo mu di chia amafo a during the election no papers ne ade a wo mo beto nkofo mo be form across the 16 regions ni nyina no ebia
say sika bebrebe we ni papers 6 or 7 na mo kogina no ye di tabi say sika ni nyina ma wo mo
na sister 16 region bia ne no constituency enya sem keto
na da bio sika no de check ni e mame and 100 cedis na woka
100 cedis me say 100,000 Ghana cedis
100,000 Ghana cedis that's the nipa set in
o share hana say chance me de
na meba na say nipa 10 e na eja nipa say nipa be 6 kra na eja na okikabo me ye say
and am say megie di say ebia eno no na ye di tuatua Wamuka di be faka echo different constituencies because area hakra no I think say ye 4 amas any uko wuntumi ho a junction ya so ena ba ko wo amankweti e osede enem se ba ko wo asafo hakra nem se 2 or 3 what you say nti me say wo mo no nyina ye tuatua wo mo nti e no na
me pese one day ho ye shedan frɛ omnipa ba ko yes adwuma ni na kanya nzi ebusan say
a month wo just say e do so a yetua
o kasa ne tie
say maybe tie no be say 500 or say 400
500 Ghana cedis okay
each person and say no say 400 or say 300 400 500 that range
na say Canada
na say ska yo zika
o da bi enye
na yo zika we ni abru hu
ye ni ta me ni abre ho ne se na say sika we no ho ena say komo je ye be de o de o hia komo de mu nchemu bi otima se na se na ya sa wo na wo president o ko twa say sika no wo wi aya ma obi there be fire project ne fa to ba bi ma ye sense and project we ni aye wo ba ye no aban we ya wo ye kan say mo pension
wo buy as presidential candidate na we nyanti no wo projector Sanyansa no wo mu ni o nti na ya na da bia me kasa atijade nyansa na nya me de maye no eno na ya na ye pone kakra de man
ya it's na sanka since sha say ya to abai ena ke fa say ke baby region bia no ke si e hospital ba practice school
for sikana ho draw na wo mo je
wo de wa ga shade
ATP ye mo next story ye bo video na ni ya hwehwe mahwe ekwan ade o mu di sa sika ni nyina no wo mo de ye ebsia de bia na be 3 days now na me ni ATP ye tena si bia na ye discuss about lawyer first wo mo ba betumu from region to region 20% so and from ye bia short distance then so ye 15% na sa be ya me mo ka say ye GPRTU for edin bia ba bonti a watch so fair ne de nyame adoma nne no enya de a wo mu tum na mmom no efi ansa na wo mu ne government no ekwa akwatena se na wo mu ne wo mu atwetwe nkomo nti nyame adoma Wednesday ene ye behu kwan a wo mu befa so a wo mende se 20% ne beba na 15% no ebeba na we ena samwo amo a just joy news ene no etwetwe nkomo ena wo mu bisa no che so eba ne fair increment ne de just say ya de a anka eba beboa wo mu ye papa esa say one enya fu oni dizon kwa ena yetum spare parts na ade nyina no chese wo mo kra ne ama no kra bedu o man wa chese duty e da so no ya ade a ebu wo makoma ye papa etwa wo mo konkra no e de atofom ti ni nyina no ena wo mo boaboa no ene okwa ko renew wo car no kra no wo license ni ade ikeme fo agi wo mo de so obi agi wo mo de obekọ bi aso no na yesi ya tu nti ni nyina na ade a wo mo kabom edito fesho na nyafu wo ne nkoa era ya na wo mo hwe edito fo so but wo mo de wo mo gusu awa atwenyem a wo mo twense nyame ya adoma Wednesday wo mo ne yaban no ekotena se ekohia no wo mo nsem etudwa de yaban no ebeka ede afa nti be pa cho mo so ase Let me say amafu ni bia na say trotro drivers ni bia hyase a wo de wo matoto wo mu die mu dada wo se ye groups ni de wo mu ahodro obi wo hono ma wo no hye GPLTU fu ase ono ankasa na eye na ade but wo mu stress wo mu nyina no wo mu betumi ato wo mu bo na wo ma wo atwen ye mu se de be ya Wednesday no wo mu ko hye aban no wo ne aban no kasa de besi no wo mu de aba betu ba wo che se increment ni de to wo mu ni de ya de anka e ba beboa wo mu ye papa esan se car driver said wo mu cars krama wo mu no at the end of the day sales e wo sell ye no na police ni ya chew na yesi internal revenue forge yesi KM forge yes wo license su wo be kwa renew so na ya tum na fu wo so kra no sa so ebu kondia ye to fu oni ye to fe ni mudia ya de a ebeboa wo mu ye papa ye nkoni nkoti masisia.
What's happening is currently as I'm speaking, officially there has not been transport increment, but negotiation is ongoing. If you recall, last January, we came out with 20% increment, and then the transport ministry also came out that we didn't use the normal procedure that we used before we come out with an increment. So they called us for a meeting. Then there was an agreement that we should put our proposals on a paper and present it, of which we did say. And then that proposal was that we had wanted to increase it by 20%. The reason why we were increasing it was the cost of spare parts, the cost of lubricants, and taxes. That is VDLA and insurance taxes that has gone up. But then the fuel price wasn't that much. It has not gotten to where it is now. This proposal has been on their table since January. It was, we tried approaching them or reaching out to them that things are still going high. And so last week we find out that the fuel price is also going high again. So we called on the ministry and we had a meeting last Wednesday. Actually, we didn't come to a conclusion and the meeting was adjourned to coming Wednesday again before a decision will be taken about this, our fair increment. So as I'm speaking now, officially, there has not been any fair increment. Negotiation is still ongoing. Hopefully by coming Wednesday, the Transport Ministry together with the leadership of GPRTA will meet again before a decision will be taken.
Very, very quickly on that, in the Western region, some members of your outfit, executives, who had gone on to make some proclamation of about 30% were sanctioned. What's the status of that?
Oh, yes, we heard of that. We had that information. And when we had that information, actually, let me say that we are not blaming the drivers too much because we know this is an individual business. They are private operators. No government has, buy a vehicle for, them to run. They use their own money, use their own resources to run. This is the same business they do to take care of their home. And because of the normal procedure that we use, because of laws and regulations that we use, that is why we are asking them to exercise patience. So just in the agreement. So what is that information? Just click on them. And they asked us to hold, so they went, then they walked back.
We've had reports of some drivers who are refusing to wait on this meeting you say will happen between the GPRTU and government, and they've gone ahead to increase transport fares, which is causing some sort of ruckus in the trotros. How do you respond to that? Do you have a grip on the situation? I mean, the Ghana GPRTU.
Yes,
how do you call such drivers to order?
Yes, let me explain. You see, it's not all the vehicles that belongs to GPRTU. We have other unions, and at the same time, we also have some vehicles that don't belong to any of the unions that we call them the floating drivers. When it happens like that, sometimes we find it a bit difficult to handle the situation, but yet we do call them and talk to them using your media outfit and be talking to them. As I'm speaking now, GPRT has come out with a communique that the drivers should hold on till Wednesday meeting, then the outcome, we'll let them know before war use that percentage, whatever percentage that we agree to use, then we come out with. So currently, we know the situation at hand now. Some of the drivers have now increased it and all that. We've heard all those information, but we are still talking to them, trying to calm the situation down so that we all agree on one thing, then by Wednesday we proceed.
So these floating drivers, is there no way to ask them to hold on till this meeting happens on Wednesday? Are you saying that there's no way you can call them to order, until the meeting so that commuters can have a break from the fights going on between mates and commuters because they think they have to increase the fares, and commuters are saying that GPRTU says you should hold on and all that?
Yes, because they don't belong to our home, they don't belong to the family, sometimes we find it a bit difficult to control them. That is why most of the time we do refer to our road traffic regulation, the Act 2012. There is a portion that states clearly that before one can be allowed to operate as a commercial operator, such driver or such vehicle must belong to an existing transport union. It is in the law. And the law also says that failure to do that, the person has to be charged to court, and there is a fine or a penalty for that. And if that thing is not working. By supposing all these things are being implemented, the enforcement are working, like you see all the drivers who belong to unions, and to control them will not be difficult as we are seeing now. But still, because they are also there, we still use your media outlets and any platform that we get, we use that to address them, for them to come down, so that we all move to one direction.
Now I'm looking at the Ghanaian Publisher newspaper. It talks about the Ghana transport operators shooting down any purported increase in transport fares as illegal and in contravention of the administrative instrument on the review of public transport fares in the country. I find it interesting because many of the drivers and the leaders that we've spoken to, do say that you need to do this on the back of the different dynamics. Fuel prices, Duncan Amwa says it will hit 17 cedis soon. The cost of spare parts. Recently, I had to get some spare parts for my car. Trust me, the prices are outrageous. Buying lubricants and others. But I just have a simple question for you. Do you need to increase transport fares as of today, now, as we speak? Do you need to do so?
My brother, thank you so much for this question. There is the need to increase transport fares because, we are doing buy and sell. The same way the DDCs and the OMCs, they go out there to buy the finished product. When they come, the way they get it, they put their profit on it before we also go and buy them. Those that go to buy the spare parts outside the country, when they come, they also put some charges on it, so that after selling them, they also get another money to go and buy and come and sell again. Here is the case with the transporters. When we go out there, like we are speaking, spare parts now, you can't buy the engine, shock absorber, whatever. Engine or a battery, everything has gone up. Insurance has gone up. BBLA charges have gone up. So there is a need now to increase transport fares, else we can't continue the business. Let's understand that this is the same business we do to run our home. This is the same business we do to take care of our children, our wives, and whatever. So if you don't increase the transport fares, a time will come we cannot continue with the business. Because vehicles will get spoiled, and you not even get money to go and fix them. You can't repair the vehicle. Let me say this. You see, commuters, their life is in the hands of the drivers. So if the vehicles are not roadworthy and we are forcing ourselves, our tires are not good, and we are forcing ourselves to transport them and all that, should accidents happen, what is going to happen in the country? So we are pleading with the government that there is a need now to increase transport fares. Else, continuing the business will be very difficult for drivers now.
Of course, and I see, my apologies, sure. I see that you're mentioning this because sometimes the drivers would also want to go so quickly and come back because everything is so high. And in cutting some of those corners, that is what he's referencing, that sometimes you may have them overzealous and accidents happen. God forbid, we pray that doesn't happen. But I'm just curious about this before Sweetie comes in. You see, if that position you're stating is correct, then I ask myself why the Ghana transport operators are shooting down any purported increase, saying that until a consensus is reached with the Ministry of Transport, any increment should be disregarded. In the past, you have circumvented the process before. And this is signed by Mr. Godfred Abulbire, General Secretary, GPRTU, Mr. Emmanuel Ohene Yeboah, General Secretary, Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council, and on behalf of the road transport operators. So what you're saying versus what your union leaders are saying, there's a little dichotomy, difference in there. Clarify for me, and Sweetie will come through with other questions.
Yes, you see, like I said earlier on, you see, we the leadership, we are representing the drivers. And most of the time, we do share their concerns. We ask them how they are doing. You know, this quality that we use, like all instruments they are putting, then things that have in the transport industry before we come out agreement. This are something we have been practicing for all this while. Also, we understand that there are 5 cities. And you know, let me put this way. Government don't own a vehicle, all right? But then the regulation that we will before we come out increment. That is one statement. By that means that maybe we also say that just we also go and do, you know, in that what we are. But in all, so since we are doing this formality, let's continue with that so that there will be understanding. Else, you see someone say, I'm increasing up to this margin. Another person will also say, I'm increasing up to this margin. Then there will be a confusion. That is why we use one outfit before we come out with an incident.
I like that you said that commuters' lives are in your hands or the hands of drivers. So is it possible that your leaders, union leaders, are trying to find or explore other ways of mitigating the burden on fuel increases on, you know, the cost of doing your business rather than, or in addition to increasing transport fares? Is it possible that you can explore other means of, you know, finding a way to run your business without increasing the prices by 20%? Is it not a bit much?
My sister, you see, as I'm speaking to you now, if I recall, there was a time we were asking the government to reduce some taxes on the petroleum products. Because we ourselves, whenever we come out with an increment, we do affect our businesses. Because we find out that most of the short distances, instead of a commuter into our city to border, they still walk because we find out that the charges too high. And when it happens like our people, it makes, you know, the business go down. So every time they come out, you know, we do affect us so much. So we wrote to the government, asking the government to do some action on the petroleum product so that it will not push us increase our transport fares. Of which, you know, we did all this, but the government, you know, refused to reduce those taxes, and it still remains the same. So as it stands now, there is nothing that we can do done to increase the transport fares. And checking on how the situation is, checking on the cost of fuel, the cost of spare parts and other things, that is why we even came out with a 20%. And let me correct this. Even when we came out with that 20% increment, like 20% proposal to the transport ministry, but then the fuel price has not gone up to this margin. Now, as I'm speaking now, petrol is being sold for 13 cedis, 90 pesos, and diesel for 14 cedis, 74 pesos per liter. When we went in January, when we went for that proposal, when we sent that proposal, it wasn't like this. So even as I'm speaking now, if we are to increase, then to us, it shouldn't be even that 20. It should be more.
About how much? About how much? You say it should be more. About how much?
Yeah, we were proposing 30% because of the way the situation is.
Because those in the Western region who were sanctioned,
the fuel price has not gone up to this margin.
Those in the Western region who were sanctioned.
ebusia ensam nchechemu no ene akwa akoti abaniti GPRTU for de wo munya yankafo wo no kayentum fama wo wo munya yankafe no wo mu betum but wo mu hwese ne aban ne sanse wo mu se genu mu honom na wo mu ye bi ne ja aban na nte ase na so spare parts ne e ho kekawade ne ade nyina no matutum no wo mu so wo mu kakra wo mu benya no eno na wo mu de 20 ne kwan bia wo mu befa so ayenti memufo so no wo mu begie free ye honom na kene na ba be hia no eya no wo mu mpensa but am say yenti memufo no sorry ye mu bedodo na most times no aya na ye mfa ya adwe nko ho ye yenim say ye to fu wa mu a na wo mu so to fam but enne no yi samwa amu a wa cheche nsemu de a che papa nta ya na nya fu wo ne nko an ye tuma sanka e bia spare part ni ade e koso na ka fu yi ejina baby ejina ne de akwo mu ye dentum na so fu wali koi na spare part ni ahokeka de nyina so no na e kosoro at the end of the day no sika wo ba gije free passengers onom ne sa sika krona ena wo de be kwa face sa ne mawe na asa ejuma na wo ye no e kana ena obenti increment kakra bi eba na the end of the day no e bi abaye 50% one cedi bi on better to so no wo mo de eno aye wo mo fanso de ATP
na ya sewa
enchechemu ya abei afi wo ba ji atum se wo mo ntofu wo mu anase
wo mo nto
you are being greedy. ATP, you are greedy. Nana say.
Asante mantemu ayewu na say wa.
Member fast and phone member katabu.
Oh, the me fan katasu na ya say wa. Ma me sure wa dey.
Tell me.
Saturday no, you kokrom. Ye friend ba ko bia o na ye ko to ni ma say dey come na ade san. Enya mo 8 o'clock. Na ya say wa. From the kurum to take a 9 cities. I'm telling you, Nana Yasewa.
On the normal day, there isn't.
Normal day, I just say 5 cities.
Any agent was saying
9.
Now, I never wanted to say, what would the best show was say, 9 cities. Over 4 dinner. In any while, Shana, me kai me baba could be an amo Santas and sister sa and me need a car me and a copy a Katia. Me apple, me Jewan, me say, na mambe Gina me here from me can't call me baby. I had a be a Santas in him. You call Gina KJ sister or Siane, not friend yet 3 cities 50 pesos. Or say 5 cities over 4 jai. I feel my bit full, yeah, my men full, yeah, you do a prison one more the Genesika, my minute sister. What must see, my men? No,
it's not droppers for Nepianga Sanwana. Yan to Muno,
a beer to 2 especially Anajo.
It's a Messiana Joe. So wouldn't miss a power, who could fear this old walk. Mwako could do fear, and I make another out. It's not another for the bit more. I'm mind more. But 50%, 15% in 20 almost a Wednesday, you do. I'm coming so no more penny 30. Share 30. Hey, now most 30. I'm still penny 30. And everyone answered, I'm 5 years. And I say, when Rebecca said, oh, if you feel bad, I'll put a bed 10 million. No, and no power once a mile or chassis and tem. No one drink them. Or chassis and tem. When I said, I'm more much richer, much. I almost saw my thing was. Obu ono ma drive adwuma ya na oyedo ni adwuma obu wo okro wa wie school oda certificate no obi ajagroje obi esi ba bi na je watamama na ono so de kakra de kona no ntina na ye besere wo mo so mo te so ma na mla form kakra ma no mu hu ye mobo wala na ya na ye bredo ye bredo ma na iso klasa ta se wo ba 5 cities in se an fa se bi a wo ba wo de fa na 7 cities 6 cities 7 cities ma na no klasa 6 cities 65 it we do wo pa ko so ba adwuma na obedidi ubenu ade nyina niti da bi aban yesere mo me question ba ko me bisa aban ne se enti ya tutu mu ante ya na mu tutu salary mu mai se wo se mi hu se ba ko edwuma
ye na mo to ntosi mo to pad mo to pampers mo to light bill mo to water bill mo na ye salary de baby ejina no wa na ejina mark time kenken o kaso mo na aban no oh
nyene se da so jina se ya
mesra mo to no wahu na mo to se no sa no a driver fo e wo mo padi e wo mo de be sha nan e wo se ye so ye de bi kwa bontin ye so ye tu bi nya bi e de be sha nan na mo tu bi betutu ni ye mbejina baby ye jina na sa se ni se
na David na mi ko school mi ko ye ya na ya se wa SS na ma academy akada obi e woni madie pa o na fe me tu mani akada David na msa akada na ye mate na akada into na ye mate
oh senior high school headmistress for academics
no
and I said
because students
are just obi oni madie pa tika
oh and only mates I'm sorry I'll give you no awie school name
oh abrabo mu nsem
eti ye me ko kroma me fa ka no say wada wasa beda na driver and I'm ko tina can I'm hey I konie o say ara oni na say BSTS o say yeah na so ka na una o kai me brother me die ko prepam da be bo mi mu no so me kai na o say am say me konam so me protect no catch me this can one mu half me so dey ba che me but sa bravo no wo ka se wo di ni na che wa
sister
ko ye it half na ya se wa
enipa bebre na mpese wo mo be join school groups ni ano ejina niema bi se
yeah na ya se wa
bisa abrantepa ma no anope bia ma ba ejuma boy bia me ne ko JHS na ewon kramante mu hwe Bismarck ne ho pokekekeke adanya ne ba free school a wo ba na car bo ne ba na yaji akola na to koko clinic ne ho sike nyina asa sese ya tru edu ama ne se driver na shode car ne ba akola no shom nti osremi obebisa se na eya no pause me so de be se yi de na sister miampa so na meni da so se o me ba na eja unisi mu ba me makope miampa se afi oxygen wo de me pa cho de se menya loyi fempo e de akofia afi mi jira ho no hu na me bu meni na mesu me se wa ye ha ne ho eto de bia wo hu nyame ya adom na abrabo etumi edudru baby a empeja wo muso me say we back in school Bismarck was very intelligent only radio okoye adwuma wa binchi na yesi se omo obi bi blade bi o se dey examinensa ti afi onu akasa afi onu me kan so se hwe me girl ne maame na as maame ne pe ma asem no support yen kakra o Jenny, baby, I'm a paneda, and me banny woo, no be able to me about Mr. Bismarck. And then so me and pa me the many to say mobile money ran a beba. Into me quains are naka, and I'm a cranny near the man say on the onjena, actually, on Fenco, Echi, Yebecasa. I thought be our man, Timuno, and then you video ba kwa me de so metie for na anese for me school 2020 wo say wo mo ye demonstration wo mo kasa sesi ano ye ma me nom ne ya papa nom kredu anopa na wo hu ye nimi mpa na mo bu efu e say wo mo kwaje bosia o
ye obi kura to kura was gay wa enchanting na wo ye posting no what time for me so
nenso amafa wo mo maame no papa wo kakra no protocol no matua mo aban ne posti wo mo nti aban se na 2020 ba je tumi posti bi ni eje bi wo ko kasisi aso anekefo so debi na me che obi na wakotwe sika ya fa no midwife mini me bi o hospital wo sisi na ya se wa madafu bi pa so SS de bi ona no yo class ena me hu ne na me si na we de wan ba na de ne to ba sound ma na wona pa ne sa
wa na ba kwa na pa ne was na ya se wa no ne se nurse no nursing school no I say free SHS
ani
obi asori
ya wo ma mi wo bi o papa ni bi o na kakra bi na obetumi akodi
ese ye tinase na wo dwene ho tutu before answer go na ya say wa omo ma wi school mo ti fie nyina echi enche na next badge ba be kan ho bi ono so ba be tina fie 4 years 5 years na no so wa be na ba de
when only who knew obi a wo nursing forms ni bi afa
na
wo de etu wo for senate 2024 creative fie
na me
nti 4 years ni wo mu ti fie nti no so kai hu ni say wo ko say wo 3 years ne ba wo betena 4 years aka na yesen 7 years nti sa so dey say private hospital 3 million ni wo ko na akoje sa nti na dey dey kasa na yesen ko ba na ya
no crap na
you was one yan sa sister want to me come to me ma
even crono na no mo ya post wo mo da crono kitwo crono ya de ma wo mo
at the end of the month you see o mo 1003 no ya beteto nti oni be bounce na be bi a be 900 bi e de kita wakoji na 900 no in front is what wale we duma no ogadugu a o loy fair ya he o case nti amafo yi ya manager ye ba wo mende na me bi sa question mi say one question na metu ama matie fo no mahwefo nyina ade nti na amafo kuno no so wo mo ne youngest ne champ na wo mo expect say youngest ni stay faithful but you people you are not faithful to your wives. Do you have any response for me? I just want to know. Well, I'm not saying I'm not dating anybody's husband, but I just said a story will be Sunday men I'm see there be. Nothing you are not faithful to your wife. But she are young girl, then I'm gonna champion. You expect us to stay faithful to you. MC have a patch all respond February and I mean because we have response.
You be able to say I want to make no champion.
Me what you say just said me deal be kunu deal. When they be a beba support me there but pass me ni chia pa I didn't remember no ma ba no kra no but you me nire me na me yire jai
oboa
o me jandru me mo chantro kra na etipi ya to ayensam ne so a
ye be kan some say
me ni dey baby you
what say wa fa dey pa
was me fa ye
gay you say wa ko we no was me we no uko kan so was me ma dey sa na yes
sa na ya me boy ye
na wo dia wo ja na
go ki Solomon ni e na yere no mebrebe no kwakumba zo abebo Samson ni Samson ewie yere na we go so ntu de bu pakọ koso wa himupa na kwa na enche kra no be hie difo mama to amensam ne so emfa mama meto amensam so ede amamo ne de chese akwesi awaye ensem bia wo be kan ye ede fa mama nana Jane opoku agemai hon say Mahama wo kwa edwuma no pa no na oye vice na so bedu fie na adwofa no na oye president enti no na Jane opoku agemai on sha ase emu aboa ne ho on fa ne ma tutu ye won aka sanction ne left and right na ne bibia na ye bia no fa tutu ye na 2024 2025 enye hu se ono ene beba be take over from John Dramani Mahama na semi babontin de wa be pacho wo mu ne so nsem ne de eguso achese ehuruba ne se ehuruba sabre ya mene mo kase de nyame difo bi ede nsem bi ababontin a nyame difo no patch o se men are always men anti yenjin tum se mo nkoso awi amanfo ho yate na o kire mu se na Jane opoku ageman de ka wono nko a anka wonya ni won tese on true mirika gidigidi kura no free NDC amanyokuo ni mu esam se esabi eda honom no wanhwe ye asasa no obekwa akotom na ade ba ko so ene se ohun ne se clouds ayesum ene nam tese ene nam ame ne ho na tese eniema ne ohaw ne amane a eba betoro no enya asem ketwa de futu ode be ma ne se mane ntena se na bibi nsiansa sadwe na onkanche John Dramani Mahama allegedly nikunu ne se chema wutumi be ka kire ye se na Jane opoku agemai oni ayi Mahama ware nti allegedly nikunu no fento de nim se da bi race de menyi ni se metumi ene wako esanse nyame difo akasa na nde John Dramani Mahama obi fufuro obekwa akopeno no onkopeno na ometake over yanko tie nsem ne so emra sisia
before now yani udi nkomo Sata man former president ma me running mate. Once a ma walk in and say when ye ura Leslie Tamakulu send a running mate. When you know now you be fufuru be a M1.
Yeah.
And now Kasebe you be fufuru cry, say you be a matchy date be you won of sad dano. Aja ba nkomra Ajaba I Professor Jenana OPOKU. What say ye D?
What say ye D? Or what say the Lord? Say ye or can ye bika.
Okay.
One can. How be saying? Like I said, meaning on carry.
And since ye know you knew come up. Yeah, since
you may shut down in Kasai, you have to let the dust settle down. Media number one, Ansankrana Yabeko Assembly Solo. I prepared one or two of you. I say, me a copy about say bear.
Where your document here?
Oh, I just put a few points down.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Rosanana. OPOKU must resign as your Mahamas running mate.
Yes.
For the contention to cease.
Thank you.
Hey.
Futu. Opa unti.
On resigning.
On resign. Media. Ne pepe moi. And yes, I mean for son say yeah you running mate. Radisi no. Mrs. Any pepe moi.
When you're the Radiaka.
Oh, a futu from sir. Erade nya bibiana ohyew ebi o chiro say ebeya yenisi but he gives you the freedom or if you are willing and obedient you eat the good of the land but if you are rebellious enti when yenhye because God always has an alternative.
Okay,
so untie na sama obeti o ka say once say didn't go Jubilee House no so be by us sign it is ana edwame ye na djuma ebia the ufu say onumpo suru nyame no ono na obensi sanadwen okay the parable of the two sons ba konko o say o ejamate ba konko se me nko wate but the also obeko no banfa boga anya so an the also onko no se sanadwen na Jesus nti why na waye ejana pedi the also sanadwen no nti your mama your chance a chance was given to you say once the same dinner JB dan kwabiu ye betu akufo adba be the president said I see it no ebemu it will share to the party na big six party no from year 6 JB dan kwawiye ena otanko be chebilam te wuye leboa ene tu kwa me nkroma ena akufo be the president ena ofuriata be minister akwa JD also ni onye politics bio in 2016 dey see ye JB dan kwa yekuno to February 2016 March otanka ewu ye two jo mama also yen kromati Flagstaff House akufo do be the president ofuriata ye minister. See the next stage, he said, "Dear, Kwame Nkrumah na you two no free Flagstaff House no. Obewu na akufo do so hiding, lose power. Inti how near drew. Inti ye two for now so untia. How now bo say Kwame Ezekwesi Ahoy didn't speak in a vacuum. But
okay, you be banned there no so. It's say Professor Jena no OPOKU man Jomam anya Leslie Tamakulu.
Oh, anya Leslie Tamakulu.
Chances to say.
Chances to say 2020. Only said this time 2020 didn't see.
Send a MPP no more Safai.
Sir Johnny Jing. An MPP fire.
Into one month you best suffer the same fate as in 20.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's about me Abesawi.
Wafa. Yes sir, me wafa.
Baumiafa.
Wafa. Because
you are saying it categorically
say if the John and Jane ticket doesn't change and remains so till we go for elections, Baumiafa.
And yet if
I'm telling you what it is. They can take it, they can leave it. So what I say, wafa.
Irrespective of the Bamia Benye. So long as I hear John and Jane
Akonyane so wona wo ba betunu. Na when nya ho de FM piana wo be the uniform. Na so akufo ado atwe ho na Bamia ashifti akufo ado seat. Na ya yobi abetena Bamia konyane. Then they continue.
Na wanyesa
why anyesa
akufo ado antwe no ho na ba
antwe no or choice constitution man kwan bio on premier
no bet me resign na ba me ato aso
and if either say obetwema ne time na so or opeswa a month or 2 months to or say make am abre
na the time so ne ekoto aba will you still consider that as akufo ado atwe no ho ma ba me betena ho me yi fufura hye ba me ana
yes because of the Papana Akase Ono, he will hand over to an MPP administration.
He's a politician, of course.
Any desire. So what you say, and you share prophetic. We don't just listen to the politicians, but you hear what the prophecies, the oracles will speak.
Right.
Ebesia and seminal area kwakotia badintino SAMMY Mensa to ono ne de won resign ye nimanyimia we nya obi a wo nyamedifu ankasa na akasa Apostle Kwame Eje papa we la COVID-19 time no nanado ka ye nyina de good dem se mo bia pie mo bia nko bia asole bia mo bia nya asole on osio ne nyame ne kasa okoye asole de ade na ba ye betebrim na IGP mu as ba boys babo mu ko tebrim no kese on de ebe wo ma otumi ye conference no ya yi de ekoso e wo sunsun wiase Ghana ye politics ne ade no aba no de nsem no aba betu enti no ATP
nana ya sewa
nyamedifu akasa edie Apostle Kwame Agenti na wo se na je no poku ageman otumi resign so obaje atumukura resign ya because you share Atamels no a president and na Mahama a vice and na Ofrimo no and na Mahama ebe take you over and na Mahama vice a wode ne baye no ono so ebe free ti ono so be free mu and okofa na naje eba na aja se Mahama ne de waye butenti mo be ka no ho a na abekobo no de bebi ogina na
masema prophecy can na no kre wo hwe de wi a ya hwehwehwehwe no kra na wuti mo se bi efri ba no se bi aga se da honom dada ntino yes e ma me betie ye prophet ya because opening ne kra pa percent o shim kwan pa what for us is pa chadia to me ni de me na ka won ko papa ni ye na se ni me bi wo ho
na ono ani difo
na won chire ni me wa e bi kra no betima e bi e betima bo na mana still na one resign no betimi ato ni vice president and as running mate ni so na betimi aye NDC manu ko na kasa na ya sewa me ho ni se bibi wom bibi wom a etosini ewom e bi se na ya hwe MPP ba yi so akofo I think say the vice president na free mo Yashakofo ADDO oni ba wo mi o metwa 8 years yinyinala somebody ye o kono na obi ba hye nkosi na ADDO obewu ADDO do ayede o botemtim tias na obewu ADDO dey say 8 o be ma no kokonsa o de ba to so na di na me boy mi nya asem na so nya me am sum na na ya so me ya fast de ba do mi nya asem de biaranda obewu ene otina si ye hwe pipi anwane ko na sa wo na nya poison we poison ya won te sansem ni won but ye mi sa ta okwajemo enu anu no eni antene kabie ye papa me se economy ne ye so kwa de ni wo hu nsensem obepere na ye wati aso ye nim de ku ya enti no asema prophet ne ka no ndi samonu ku na ye so muko hu papa no na wotim ne ne matoto ye ko le se amba ejo Mahama be president na asema papa yi ke na so ma anya ye betima ya no sisumi na so o ye nka ase mbre mu na no ko asema emi na me papa se na me fe ni anworo what did I pass? But ATP, who beji di se ana beji atumu se atufre di for na doso. Enu nti na emprepi no aya na nyame di fo mpo anyame asra ne ngocha se ne de no se bi nkuto a eche hyen ene ye di adwale no omo be ka bibia san say atrofo na doso na bo me de wo me di wo mafu achinti no massa politicians no wo chi wo to ko echi kakra wo beje di sa na me ji di sa it was when say fake prophets ni do na mo doso e wo my Ghana mu say 33 Asante we na beto we ni nyina wati ase banana mese on so meti asesi akora na ya se obe ka kire na se o ka se wo hye me kwa na se bia wo ka bibisi ya na mema mani ada ho me de mani beto form na se de we se me ye bia se no kore I me cran me pese etena ayi sponsor as so che enye se me ba bedi hu achi na makwa kwa hwere me nkwa de na me brenya nso ye enti media so pam dia ye ma me ntie papai so oye fake prophet say Nyankopon na ada na di a kire no na so be step it down to so on pay in spiritual for the na so bi empire na se fasting kwa mo be kwa na
but prophecy and ATP abano the prophecy was rather John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah.
Ni liver problem, things.
Na on say your honom na Captain Smart in this secret we buy ebe ka say MP ka manu ko ni koyi na pa obe poise the same thing na kwa PM MP pa NDC see I know say it no from na ni liver na de kika ho na
and they don't kwa de about ten kwa na prostate won so nya prostate cancer but who say yes asem na brantie ne kan in who in his right senses bibi boni BNC
yeah
na mabasisi na ATP mabeka say enche sebi manusi sumina so ebia we adwumera mitumi fa adwumera nyamfa we adwumera na manusi sumina so ma beka say ATP oye medwumera ofiri mu a me na meba be die adwuma ne so nti memboaboa me ho na memfa ana ayi manu e ka kire me say memboaboa me ho na mensiesie me ho na bibia betumi esi na chese bibi wo ho no
bibi wo ho what yes na ya say wa
cause nipa bia na adwimu da wa o na no akasa asem ne sa
na esi am no esi ma beti sa woni Dennis ti wono mo ka asem na say ebi obi ebe mama ne ya me ni ho bio but me ba wonu straight abi me na say bibi so me ni denti am ba woni ma be bu sa asem no what yes no evidence wo me wo bibi a won me kire say bibi se na bibi wo ho
kwa why na asem na o kan
ya
bibi Ghana for ya fa ne tira sa bata si ahoa ya asem o kan asa wo chi hu ko echira
nana me se Ghana wo
just like that
yeah enti na me ka say bibi a na yan to ye bo ase ne na yan fa ye nancy form ye hwehwe mu ye nesi bibi wo ha ye ko na ebe fa ne tra na kwa wie but what ya say enti ne ebe sra wo mu ko sa se mu na ya se wa no ba ya
na so asa nsem a gugu ba patrol but to patrol ne kra no ujim enye normal sa
David
enye normal
sa 1999 is ono onim de waka onim de woku
wono so ye pioneers of NDC wo ma cheye papa
ena onim de watie ena wo ka
se boaboa ho na bibia betumi esi na Mahama mebi kura no no ko adwuma no pa no ye vice oba fie na o ye president ti betumi esi nti no David eye bebi na wo bu ma me no
wo bu ni be but mama ne betina se akwa echira
on dream we man fa na as because no human being in the right now na na ya se wa boaboa hu ye na bibia betumi esi
se bibi na betima esi
na ekosunti ai bibi betumi esi
ati asenti se papa na wo ba bonta be pa cho de bayana omo fa ntina se no chire ni me sa pada 9DC velvet na ma ne bi
afa wo ma se ma wo mo ntina wo mo to so emfa ntina sa bibia no ebetumi esi prophecy so ababonten my eja ba wo mi age ne de ba wo mi ade ne ya see that say mocks asori dem na say program kese bi obetwa hwe ye di ne be chi Ghana afre na be bi be kwa kowie che de be kwa kopie mu awano ne obefiri mu but ye ma Ghana fonte na John Dramani Mahama so de no so the same thing but ye say ne liver cry night say e ba be destroy me say prophet kwatin de bi ya come say so the prophecy ba na wa bi a wo mpa wo nkwa no na bi a wo ka asem che wa obefa ne tira sa keke but we di papa ye chiache ye papa minji ni sa asem bi wo ho no mo ka obefa ne say bibi tira sa me to so ede amam ne de Sammy GYAMFI ababonten na ensem Sammy GYAMFI di ababonten na busia ensem ne de just say abrant ene de frankly speak oyebodo Sammy GYAMFI ye bold Sammy GYAMFI say na do dan kwa Kufuado said bi manusi sumi na so Sammy GYAMFI na aka na me repeat o se oye wudi ni ankasa oye nipa bonini akwati eti anadwe bonni ye fa na dwe bonne poison ena ahye ne tirimu ma na nanado dan Akufo-Addo just your my Ghana president anya hwe no he is the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces na enipa who drive during 2020 election 2016 election wo mu free mu ni ade nyina no anka nanado dan Akufo-Addo mpomra bonten na sojafo ne a police fo just wo mu kodi nyamra semi onche wo ma so besi nne nanado dan Akufo-Addo yes chese sending his condolences to the family a wo mo hire wo mo ebushia during the election kra no nanado dan Akufo-Addo yes eno ena the maybe etwemi wo beka se ena o win election ni na mahama krampo ma bonten embe dana embe congratulating still besi nne ena mahama so kai ne se won so nkrofo agese na mo election na wo be win so wo mo so di free mu wu ye ne ade nyina no wo so wo mebushia kra no nko honom enkoma wo mo condolences na so de oto honom pre congratulation message ene nya de ebeba so nde na Sammy Gyamfi say mahama na mo ne dada na eyo no abibia sesa wo mahama ho na mbom no kofie no akwakoye no homework here agese odi niam akwako gugugu akwan so 2024 election no oba be dinkunim edi mpuntunjuma edi abapie mu ewo man Ghana yenko na yengoti ebra na one OKFM4 kwame tikese ehwe enkomo emrasisia
on the down security council no on the down
sabra bia na yewra mahama so ye commander chief of the Ghana Armed Forces na soja fo bi koye bibi o ba bia
na yo no na yo no on na take you ultimate responsibility and you na address no ye commander in chief papa nti na address yankoto abanku Ghana fo nwotwe
bia in other words BBC ya na bia
he will take the ultimate blame
say
minua omampanyi sa enye ma bebresi omampanyi mahama abreso a enye ono ne fa we bibidi ye but oba wo say I take responsibility one thing so kasa bebre dum so enye omampanyi mahama na de bae West African Gas Pipeline and ho touch ma by an accident and a gas was say babe power plants into Bimba and enyama ho de nso and dum so bae. Why did the president take responsibility? Say West African Gas Pipeline. So I am teaching you something about ultimate responsibility, which Akufo-Addo himself accepts. And you will cry more than the bereaved. You cannot be more candid than the truth. Because Akufo-Addo now make an answer. No man pay you Akufo-Addo. Me ankasa make an answer. Or no ankasa say. Adi ebe koso wona ba mu enye bia no yemfa so bo. Me ba
na abato na koso ho no. E yo man abato na ye true. And the president cannot be
person meka o my abato na yeto abato no security nyina ho na hye nsa enyo manpenye Akufo-Addo na say abato aye ba beto no 2024 ye wonte so manpenye Akufo-Addo akɔhye bo say obeye de obetumi bia say ebe ya somdwe
yes
na je say abato wa ho bambo na nsam na hye
eti so obi koye boni a ona ama assassin
na nipa ne koye boni no what is so manpenye Akufo-Addo akondem what is say waka ho asem omo aye kum omo nwotwe no emfie nwotwe mu ne yakui what is so manpenye Akufo-Addo wajira simpie so one day mpo aka say mo aye kum ade hye no mema mo yakɔ what is say waka say nipa aye kunkum omo no aban pa ho chew what is say waka say nipa aye kunkum omo no I condemn it but what is say waka say nipa aye kum omo ni minimu hwe ono national security hold on mama no see ono national security our chairman of the Security Council and they deployed those so-called security people. You see when I'm talking about this thing, I get emotional because I know personally firsthand those who were killed. Like Salas, boy na ye registration we want to say Kaiku no you can say a time constituency no. I know them. Who were the people sir? Who were the people? Sir MPP for
as a lawyer, you know a crime has been committed.
And I should do what?
Now, crime is a committee. It's in the hands of the law. Say justice is served. Anambwa.
Yes.
Eti sabre say obi entimi to anamoma sanko ya. Yemfa so bono hwan.
Eyo manpenye Akufo-Addo ne de bebono. Because manpenye Akufo-Addo ne wutumi so ye crime ho bibi. Ghana crime can
but all they share the police
na we adwuma show bi nsa na nipa na anya wo tie despite na di adwuma we ahya wo nsa wanye ni yi a ye bebo osobo despite so beje sobo ni bi enu ti na wo ba na be ka bibi na nsem fata na egu station ani mu ase a management be issue statement e dey appeal station ni na free ho it is all this adwuma na show bi nsa no does not exonerate him or exculpate him from responsibility and omampanyin na nkasa se otiase enti economy a say yi nyina ye fa ho so bo mo no wankasa na srafo who were recruited from Delta forces, invisible forces, Boligatanga bulldogs, voter crocodiles, any the Kufuadu opposition, or can all die, no quantity no. If these people now, yet your Mako say soldier fomu, yet your Mako say national security, now you're to buy your only show or Mako to civilians are, and who wants to warn you the moment.
What the car cause say mama time no kwase BC sa.
Yes, you will take responsibility for that. Unless it say otu anamo or condemn or twe abai no ho free ho or ye hwehwemu omo aye no ye che omo de omo famra kwa so twe omo so. Na fe de hu sampa panyimpa no why na dwen say on tra fie ma mo franfa na se kanya dey enwa nanka. Etu koye bone a wo ba wo be ka wanim na de aso twe mapa de ama. Akufo ado de ye kum nipa no so munku omo.
Oh, can we?
Yes, actions speak louder than words.
Action, bay.
Action is say, or Mampenia, what your commander in chief. Now, wo yakwa koto swaba. Na yakum Ghana for and watching. Now, won't be Kosra Wabusian for. Won't be my Busian for Yako. Oh, I used to be condemned. The MP for the area. Patabia, Momabusia. Won't be Yemu or Momudis Abon and Chiobia. Ye nim the Abaya Faho, Yanchubia Sono. We are worse than Obi Ode and Obekasi Yankuku. The
case of Ejura said Nipano they were compensated.
Ejura committee reports no Omodi Ayejuma. Omodi Ayejuma. Ayawaso West were gone. Ye bo certain member of parliament and so Sabrante no born and this wa. In short commission. Ka say Yanchen on name for Kudina and Yavan Kotu Fiaseno. This in a Kufu Adunyano. It has an American Okase Yankomua. Wow, be was and some Wakasiaki. This is it. So what I'm trying to tell you is that everything boils down to leadership. And say a different style of leadership. Leadership is taking responsibility. Leadership is used to my Ghana ye. And leadership is shese mrabe ye juma. Atentri ni be ye juma. Natima mufo ho atomo. So we ma me kwan anka me ko adusua ho nsem ho
me ba ho sesi ya me pese ba ho sesi ya na enu na obi bebusa se so ebra 2016 ye to aba mu free aban mu 2020 ye to aba mu free aban mu no ene edin na asesa ana obi bebusa se now who is the new Mahama?
You don't need a new Mahama.
Okay.
And we don't have any new Mahama. Because the Mahama we've always known, no, or Mampenyi Mahama na ye nim no, or your opinimua, or ya no kwafo, or waho brasie, or wo buni ni die manipa. No when you swadi hunuke sie edema my Ghana. This is a man of vision, a man of humility. Nanrechi any good afushia a good president me show say one video ni bi so Mampenyi Mahama or your Mampenya utie ni pasem no wa ho brasie o bu mani pe bia good president or NDC ni or NPP ni. This is a man of vision. This is a man with a proven track record. A man you can trust because they are onyeno onka. Okay. On to me spelia on chro. And his track record, eba mmofongu mesua, eba yapomudin, eba akwan, eba airports, eba port expansion, unparalleled in the history of this Fourth Republic. Aban biye niwa, aye biche ndi Mahama aban ye. And until that is the same Mahama we are presenting to the people of Ghana. The only new addition to this Mahama is experience. It's experience. Because they say there, waba betra akonya no so as Mampenyida. And into only what goes into governance, what goes into the presidency. He knows from day one, this is not Omampenya Afe Obeba Obeka say, I'm coming to learn on the job. Oba, he uses left and right. Say no, they watch him. honeymoon no say ono ne antilodi na omudi omo honeymoon ache many years ni it is not ono nya ono ne hia honeymoon ye ka honeymoon na potoka sem ye freno these are figures of speech so what is here is an allegory. What is he talking about? He's talking about a grace period.
Okay.
Say
then what about
my Ghana sika sem atetia pansa and the kamene ya yentimi ntu ayeka enunti ene Ghana ofa yesika yenya nyina yetua ekawie na yeka ho si ho ewie na ye statutory funds amaye adwuma yefo akatua kwa agese yekobo besia enti emra wo hia akyerkyerefo eka say oba to yakatua mu sei my allowance we my way no say no problem me ba minimu nyina ye betena se na mabie yesika sem nkrata ni mama mahwe bebia o man sika sem gina
ebi wo ma
na masrese mo be ma me mre kakra grace period bi na me de atoto nyeme ye na me de toto nyeme ye no man sika sem pija pe afi wudi ose ye ma na ketua ntumu ye ma na allowance na bra ye bechecha ma obi anya bi eno ano no.
Oh, okay.
That is all.
Okay.
And also there's an ye o man penyi bi enu a obedi akonya 7 January oba ya na no na adwumayefo nyina ka bom se wa bedi akonya 7 January 8 January to yaketwem. The workers themselves don't do that. They will usually from 92 abaindia no they give you that grace period. And in Ghanaian political parlance we call it honeymoon.
Oh, okay.
Now, ye ma buy no a small short period bia or they be in ministers. So na or they are settled down. Na or they are stabilize the economy no kakrebi. It's a short period, usually by 3 months. Na enyema stabilize ya by na reading the first budget in March. Okay. It was the forecasting in the Biblia. And he said, no unions never no say my aketuantumu, my allowance we, or my penny say after that,
now,
that is all. And okasa, what it shows in this way no kwafo. Because papa bia mi nim no na. And Gani oka chere no beka say, oh, yenyan so mi inkura metuma ketuem so oboa. Papa no oka so be my sky train, or be my concrete roads. We see how we Cape Coast. Taxation to production. Sa papa no say onim no me boni di. Na is it ni di no otro force. E yo no akobeka so dey me gina Independence Square me swai na me to aketuam. The President Mahama say there be grace period say bo so me miensa kra. Me fancy sie nyema because we must create before we distribute.
Okay.
We must create before we distribute. And no kan ya papa atwena no esibone no.
Na mami musa question bi. Amanfo ba register say.
On be say be education na.
Ya be papa. Baby awe na mni udi wie ni say. Omo so say President Mahama ba wo 4 years. 4 years since obi aba ban mu a said the wokan e so hwe nkrata mu oni IMF fofo akura be di nkomo obehwe we enti one settle on the reels no. Na yakobe 1.5 years. 1.5 years no so no Rose nie we
4 years. That's the question.
Yes.
Mameka bibi opotoka se no primary tree.
Okay.
If 4 years is enough for Bawumia and Akufo-Addo to destroy Ghana, then 4 years will be enough for John Mahama, the nation builder, to transform Ghana. And he said 4 years no etimi ado so amana so mampenya Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia amamo dia se Ghana sika semo a ene ye beso o mampenyi Mahama so the 4 years e besesa Ghana na Ghana ye kra behwe wa betena konwa so da mpenyi se de enim no awia no ye nso kani anya den ehwe ni manager within 4 years na President Mahama started 124 community day senior high schools ewie mu almost 50 ebiye mankura kotena mu. Within 4 years, na President Mahama di yehu airport. Or the yewa airport. Or the sa Kumasi airport redevelopment phase 1. Emma plane timisi Kumasi anajo. Within 4 years, and na President Mahama expanded Tema Porta, and I the second largest port in West Africa. Ships are intimi magana in normal ba are creating more than 2,000 direct and indirect jobs. Go to the port today. Na koye the Jomama eno. And within 4 years, na President Mahama, and there are so many hospital projects in this country. Yade ye interchange, Circle Dubai interchange. Yade ya kwaya kese bebre. And it's a President Mama to me the 4 years, yes, I am in Nadia. And the President Mama bet me the 4 years, I have 24-hour economy. And then she say, yeah, that is my simple answer. Because right now, 4 years, you know, or bet me I am more because when you experience from his first 4 years.
Oh, but I know a vice president, you know, experience that.
Vice president, and Obiaka just a vice president and the president in Japan. And you so you can be an experienced vice president.
Okay.
But if you are also an experienced president, it's an added advantage. Yes. Even if you are a vice president and no crime our experience, because you get opportunity I would act as president whilst being a vice president. But what sounds so free vice president, a graduate be a president, they say they were experience now there I am richer than will be our no vice president experience in one or into no about 4 years I do to me the only vice president keke and I wouldn't be done. Especially when the person is vice president or by wabonko no wababe say edwuma ya di ahye nesa wabetutu apapa so that vice president only experience be or experiment I think no person here an experiment but right now we need experience and not experiment.
Okay, now yemra education no so na
you ani akakuku kakra
ade ebeka kuku na busuafo mani Nyamfo SAMMY GYAMFI communications officer NDC amanyuku no na omtwenko na medi way FM na afi yaba education.
All right. Minia minim say miracles aboaje me ame yonko penyisi edija wane ade aso
and SAMMY okuso anya 40 years.
Oh yes and I wish him a happy flourishing glorious birthday.
Me chani 2 years.
Unyame emone ho bai no nyame ntre na shim no nyame kese which any 2 years
2 years
yeah no kwa me ho efe pa eti yamani ni team kwa now back to the anameka ho asa minim say Dennis Miracles Aboaje newly appointed communications director for Omampenyi Abediechire Bawumia Otu Franka ma MPP the campaign yamano sa di breno enunti ne ho hyehye no e wo se wonya bibika so
e
wo se okasa na manfo hu se oye adwuma
we former DC
na manfo hu se obo ne ho modern kra chen Richard Ahiagba ene ya je na adwuma di ama no
oh baby but ono ye
oh kwame asema meke bia obeba ma asema meka no omo mu nim asema meka no moti asepa tini you
with you where a campaign communication director and where you communication director for the party
na campaign e wan dia
was it
campaign no e wan campaign enya party ni campaign
ai
wo Ghana ha ye campaign communications director is also a party communications director. If it was a spokesperson for the campaign, fine. But to say communications director for the campaign and communications director for the party, what are you talking about? Because the party, the campaign is that of the party. But you know, waba enti yemi ayenede. I was say ye bibi ni yakaze Dennis why there. Na me pese Dennis onyanto oti ase say wa hwe ya de to ya aboabia samwa na wakojo ni afranfranto no eto ba ko no de na oton aduro no ye fe ne say minua pa adoma ko ba fi
onto aduro da
oton book
book
oton book na minua ye na o we Richard Ahiagba de to mo no wan hwe ya ebi beto
de na ato no
onyanto boase nim guase so
de na ato no
hwe eba yemma adusua ho asem a eno ne hia awofo ene ne hia Ghana fo na wo de oma wano so o first press conference o ka ngoma sua ho asem na we free SHS we 9th May na we ba obese no na we didi we atem asem a wo ka no ensisi sumpo na wo kasa saa
ensisi ma wana
nipa besro
ensisi ma wana
ensisi so manipa bia wo ka no kore. How can anybody tell you Kwame Nkrumah is here what he say? John Mahama HDFSHS Oba will be true and you will take him serious. How can any serious minded person take such a thing serious? Such a joke.
Modi amusa bamba review.
People to tell me free SHS a yɛka ho asɛm no kwamu nim ho abakɔ sɛ miye pa ɛna me kyerɛ asɛm wɔ mu a ehia me panti dipantie because MPP for omo asate omo betu mfuturu saa unimu a omo de atoro be dada hwɛ ɛyɛ mampanyi odi kan ɔmampanyi dada Kwame Nkrumah wanya ne baby ko ɔno na ɛyɛ nhyehyɛ sɛ Ghana education yɛnyɛ ne free ejo ɔmampanyi Kwame Nkrumah benso na woko school from primary ekusi middle school a na e free Kwame so nim za
yeah
na SHS there na enye totally free and Kwame Nkrumah or free SHS Emma Srimfo under Northern Scholarship Program. It yet no me was stream there no more totally free education because of how deprived over the years. And Southern sector or my OPOKU scholarship, any scholarship for brilliant but needy students. And Ogusubu or mine na ne dum pempensu bi no or pass the Education Act of 1961. At the year university education free. It Kwame Nkrumah pension now call university and free. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Ni also check university students eduane o she dem one abo prombeje eduane
akoko pa
yes ya ma o sheto ya ma eduane kama so university was free buntu enya Akufo-Addo na di free education bagana. I'm talking about university TMU enti yetu Kwame Nkrumah bangu ye 1966 1969 ye constitution foforo no sa mra no unimo mo ana constitution ne twere no mudi mu atintiban ye pa Omampenye Akufo-Addo otisu ni papa.
Yeah. Edward
Akufo-Addo. Obeye ceremonial president in 1969. Any Dr. Kofi Abrefa Buzia MPP for omo nananom omo nana twere sa constitution. Omo ye 1969 constitution and omo free education free.
That's the 1969.
69 constitution obi anko kan. That is the constitution MPP a crash for the twere. Nothing like free SHS.
Any Progress Party by?
Yes.
Okay.
In the 1971 budget under Akufo-Addo papa. And omodi shame say university education Kwame Nkrumah in free no omotwam. Omo munye sika vanje. Ewu hia nti omo de omotwam. Constitution so a yamfa free education bi anhye.
Abusua weyne ensama owura SAMMY GYAMFI ede etuja oye NDC communicator ono ne nsama ode betuju bia no onimde all kan yi ankasa na nado danko Akufo-Addo bonia wadi
SAMMY GYAMFI ene yakwa akotie na ba chese na nado danko Akufo-Addo ado showboy ado gaga ado kalipo SAMMY GYAMFI kire say akwati eti asa no adwo papa bia ene ni tirim he could have done better na say BP amanyoko no so no wo mu osuro kase papa se NDC amanyoko no beba abedi so say free senior high school at Dennis Miracle Abuaje edana no na mahama bo beba betwemu na mahama keka nsem mini ade eno so di SAMMY GYAMFI just no kura bi anim but wo mu ankasa mu na se hu bi na abo wo mu se mahama beba be take over no do impuntu djuma eba be piemu e wo mangana ATP
na ya sewa
ensem ne yakwa akotia bada na beti
ya na de betima kan se SAMMY GYAMFI MPP NDC mu nyina mo ye pe
okay
the same at the comment ma men kan sana na ya sewa because see ya jama mahama ba the same thing repetition eno ano obedo ye no 2012 ne de gege ka ho no the same thing na ya sewa mahama ba be ye odo say ye nenu ani ye ka bebi say mahama wabona homodi ankasa ibi e ba santimante wabona homodi the same thing na do so free SHS na ode buy na so amanfo bebre na ani almost this year kwa no anti kwa nyom ko to abadama ba obia because of free senior high school ntino enya na ya se wa SAMMY GYAMFI sama wa keka na wototo ayampi ade man na danko Akufo-Addo na se nya se bia ene de na me support na nadro na se bi visa da bi de me kan nyina ne se na nadro ne mahama omunyina mu ye the same thing na ya se wa munyina no omu ye the same thing ti asema SAMMY GYAMFI ti ono ma ototo ayampi se ne de si e ka so no na emedi o man ne so the same thing ana mahama ne SAMMY GYAMFI ne nkrofo na ese ni ketia mo be na ya se o mi so wasem na ya
ATP.
And I said, "I will say, I
be some. I said,
I make me mind people for not say young mama.
Oh, they were in China, now a woman of wonders.
I said,
they to me at the end. Where did I bring me? Where did I bring me? Where did I bring me? I don't need a man not here. It's a way as a mixture. Where did I bring me? To us,
Yan deal, ya Cassana, I say, what? It's not I say, way. The number 7 visa on say, I send my SAMMY GYAMFI can you pound. Next and Kaya, who say, because of election year, idiot. We're to a piano, we saw my Adansie, come dear. But I saw SAMMY GYAMFI catching another who for Indiana. And Falco was another. I never quit my infant. Now next time I opportunity buy on Timinia Shane and fine cosine, I pay any pabonini.
No, listen. Nana Danko Bufado. He is the commander in chief of the armed forces. Mahama time. Boni Bia ne Kosubian, he accepted it in good faith.
Okay.
NPP Amanyoko any time. Boni Bia Kosubian ya womo. You so cry, yeah, you too sabe.
Or send a flash.
You could see them some my.
Almost say a flash.
Next to NDC Amanyoko, warm cried the other day. Yes, in the bend, I say, Tina, Ghana and Gassano. Na ye shum poor 9 day. Warm with the eye near my back, I say, baby, I was so Madame Berry. Next to Stona, Mahama air septi. SAMMY GYAMFI dear now welcome. A nipa who draw during election, woman free mono. Your omanpenina said yes, say, at least, obey the condolences, ebeba. But one ye be that.
Okay.
Or say maybe a chemu, or nay, or can't say, Fitibi or win election. Mahama cry and be congratulity, and Mahama so be replying and say, and kanipa and now also cry woman yen. Anya shen and Cassam Crawford, yen she war mason, because I would table mutudia will be say 10. If you are the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, went to me and the Bohua, went to me and the Kahu Bibia, I feel can want 8 good years.
Nana ya sewa, me my own casa be play. Nana ain't the year politicians or what. Say, you said, and came Mahama soon at Sisuna, the same thing, and the same thing I never called.
Oh, for Mahama dear, I'm not saying some for him, but for Mahama dear, every election. On his time, election, he accepted it and apologized. You can never compare. Don't phone crowd. You can that one. This one. Well, quite the
oh, Nana say one meba. Me say Nana ye 2012 time be why ye John Mahama. This is 2012. And ye 2012 the see 2016.
Go pick your phone and go to Google and see. Says 2012 election. Nipa saying a wuye.
And Nana okoye day.
And I'm so now phone a guitar as one fast one say.
Me phone a doom.
And then me phone a doom. If you want to know as a journalist, you can go to Google and find out. My point is, it is even election year.
Yeah, and I'm
election year.
And the same thing. He said another Ranko Kufana and I said by cancer John Mahama.
Okay, so if you are saying this, then why did another also come out to say about Mahama and congratulate? What? What is your set? And
what the agent
sister, what would the agent said, dear, I think that you made a Yakasumo was a said, yes, say, yet that man and now know who say, oh, Samahama Ponebia and Brebia Chimney, what for my one crowd one becca, and then at two have been a woman who woman lessener. We should still learn another Danko for do no say. He was supposed to. It's in
Nana matter was you, but I know it's a SAMMY GYAMFI. Oh, I am piano to I don't know what some Namika.
It's say, or Kasa because they have gone to opposition, learned their lesson. It's a lesson before Mahama Baba Tebeka, now you're right 2024 my election. It was stopped that Nado Danko father from saying, see, I told you, I'm my now, young payment, young cano cray. I won't say your politics and I want more year. I feel where your election year.
Yeah.
But now me expect to say, yeah, put your back catch and another say, in fact, Fernando, I want to be a 1 year for 8 good years. You to me, my one thing, every year, for just a woman, she woman this year. Condolence message. What do I want? What do I
many want to say a card.
And our card day.
Oh, there be Timmy, but yet,
card there.
Yet to a young Pia Edelman and now dark.
It's why you now cover him now.
Cover no, but every person in my Sammy Gyamfi as any say. It says, the same thing on Common It is a young people on no motana as Obia, I did a communication. Ewa Casabi as a walker. Any question about I am Pierce that way in this because still now almost another kufa.
I say because of the accusations he made. He is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces in and I said I want no problem. Next time go catch another say and I said just listen to this.
Me. And another said they say so na jo catch and so they see no say bibi ko bata ebusuafo no kra na or bata but e be say na do nkokufo ado enye e na me pa kire say ade Sammy Gyamfi eka because the election ya wo ka de hitwa na ho no say no one man na ya say oni kwan say o kan say if say nka yo mo nka the same thing na ko mo be
the same thing na mo be yes say
the same thing no be say o mo nko ya she.
Sometimes it's not about going to the family to go and then say but at least election biano asemsi election biano
mahama yobia na make asemicho mahama yobia mahama asemsi a ono ex ono afa say ene dia eno beba wa chole 13 wa chole 13 da wan apaya chow banana mama bae can say John Mahama ma be mu this year wo de ye ma bibi si ne nyina ya fo ye ni hwade
why na wo say why na wo ka se Mahama semsi a obeba ex ne so aba be tro bibi tetenten me this whole back and forth thing say o ka say I feel say Sammy Gyamfi said it because Nanado is the president and then he is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces.
Yeah.
And after the election, at least, you should be able to address the press. And as you are addressing the press, you should let them know, sir, now as you are addressing the nation, let them know so. Because of the election. My condolences to everybody. It wouldn't cost a dime. What I say? Just for Nanado to say it and say Bibiaso. But say Nanado Sammy Gyamfi audio nutie ni
Nana nutie ni ye Nana wote asema Nana ode opayensa mobi mi enko echi ne
time aso
ya nutie asema Sammy Gyamfi kan ye odo say Nana ya say wa Nana do nakoko for ye nyina ye betina say to ayapia but all the same no. He's the president of Ghana. So
Sammy Gyamfi shouldn't have said it was say or condolence ebusia.
And yes asem no kan me dina so kasa. What ya yampia na woto ma.
Ayampia ni bi ne dey.
Also di na tem.
Saying.
And again with time na here ko actually
because he said he is wicked.
Na say John Mahama so wicked.
Only asama wow mu watra atutu bia Mahama da se Mahama no kra o ye na we say yes me time kra so na iti wow mu watra atutu ya
mo but
me ti was say o ka say politics the sanity but me point is for you to say he shouldn't have said he's the commander in chief.
Na ye who Sammy Gyamfi say Sammy Gyamfi obia ni buodru asema nipa obi antimi nka no Sammy Gyamfi be ba bon
so asema the same yes wa metumi akata two of it asema wana uto ye jama wa wo beka ye won ka dia for political ba wo mi edi butiti wo be gira ha be fra ba mi na na wo be tele na de ni ba ya toilet na wo ge bi da
ba wo mi ye ba wo ko ba wo mi edi onu muso wo lucy dada
ebusi asema na asewa ebi ani o
na ya tie mi Also Sammy Gyamfi me many fear Sammy Gyamfi obi an buodu.
Yeah.
That one dey. What Baba be tell you. Enti you know be am say Sammy Gyamfi dey na so o hye eno dey. Ha. Enti say asem we ya banana na as a youth a wo NDC no person about power no. Won say we on man na yesa wo kato ya so ma ye ya so because ye nisi na dan koku for the wa anye o. Enti no wo ban assembly one e wa asem de bi wo won ma yesa wo kam.
Enti won na 2024 election NDC for win no obi wu na so wo man kan na de wa betira ha no aba be but obi enya wu ya wenye ono na wa aba mu de you can't attack him. Who is that?
Me attacking no.
But do you know say enter a free mu. We are not go their chop. Mahama came out to send his condolences. And no na ama Sammy Gyamfi ni digina so.
And I make a chop.
Mahama meka dia.
Yeah, and I make a say John Mahama ne de on phone no. Otimi tobi na ex ye ne dia.
I'm say 80 people so chese na Nanado dan ko for uniform. Nanado.
Say ex no ye dia. It's no fun for betima ba betray. Nanado na ko akufuado. Ba omi anka nkyere no san so na esi ane vai ni kan say oh afolia tan so dan time no. Although so no a finance minister there but then case o catching but one
80 before final verse too.
Na ya say want Sammy Gyamfi later me ma me twetwe mo Sammy Gyamfi kakra. Minim dey say a person me twetwa Sammy Gyamfi ya me ka kire back door. Entin ma me keka bi nkyere no.
Wa kwapere na one penny ana.
Oh there me na yiri dey for di na chi wa ho bai be na
final verse too.
Entin da me kan say Sammy Gyamfi Mesro, oye de kwara na do your president. We do so abe de wo de wo. That dey no be ka se na is true so. Sammy Gyamfi adwuma be no ye. Me bu saw adwuma be no ye so na hwe sika wo. Hwe den ye wo. Hwe den ye wo kukura si wo. Wo ye na ye wan de hwe. Eye party sika ye bia na jawo de go go so wo re. One Pegas Mahama. One Pegas now.
Every year, Kumasi online TV statement. ATP, yeah, retracted statement. Evidence.
Many evidence, but
allegedly. For allegedly, little should I retract or chananko. For allegedly,
yes, and
what must say? Allegedly, fatwas for.
It's alleged.
That's
why Sammy Gyamfi and a Pegas ma John Mahama.
Yet be benyas.
Ninyas and I say wow. That is na when I am maintain this for Nasino. Then time 2020, 2019 year coming by year. Tracy watching you who said the way your board am on time because say ni after when na ba be kan was na ya say why
so we Tracy watching mo de any de wo ma he mu na wo mo
na say o ma sika no
wo discuss ko mama say mama mfa to ho ma
na me tax no mo yeje re
mama wo tax na ba de bottom
nyama
say atija jumedie na ATP de em say me di na chi a and Saturday say na ho ade ni me ni baby a che say last final video no awodi say so de obi asene ne message na share the bufu o person de bufu ejira no ekogu Sammy Gyamfi so be em say yes wa kope Sammy Gyamfi na Sammy Gyamfi anti asia fa mariti na ATP ne abere no ho ye papa ATP fa so
Sammy Gyamfi de ni kure nyame anim o ka na no na efe enye fe
ebuzi azabe kai ATP ada Sammy Gyamfi but as o sheyire pai di Sammy Gyamfi e chire de wa fa sa akwan we so na Sammy Gyamfi akase no ba be na menye ne boni bi a wo tutu bi ma na de we be hia na akase o meni na je won na ma wo ma ba wo musunu wo mo ba ya ne but bi wi a metwa ha no e de asane chemo naija chemo na hu bebi a ne yire no e de na metal to ende ebuzi am so mpotem a wo no bibi e koso wo horom na se wani enje ho afrem 055 7036 109 saso na product bi a woton obasi abahu de ro edema wa afrem 0550623377 and as 0557036109 Kumasi online media school so se brano mo fanfan tete ye pemu we 3 months intensive practicals. Wamiya graphic design, TV and radio presentation, DJing, MCL, social media, drone shots, camera handling. Saso na pesa okanchi news and answer English news. Wamado befa entity yepem wesi suku demu da unra suku demu krada bra na wamo fam fantiti yepem wamo so wamo forms na 100 Ghana cedis wamo twa kwan so Kumasi online TV front desk so ba obenya wamo forms ni bi ewo hono wamo askwa wamo ni TI amas na edi inhweni for any inquiries from 0550623377 and 055-7036-109. Wedding, engagements, birthday, photo shoots, program bia and sorry suku for nyina no Kumasi online TV bi wo ma puma to wo semonton sanfre wo mo na mo program amoye no wo mo betwa ne kama emfa ma wo mo be streaming live on Facebook and also on YouTube edi ama wo mo si baby a wo bia no o my Ghana o my hoodro musa so na 16 regions ne baby a ofre wo mo a wo mo beba e wo 0550623377 frɛ wo mo na wo mo betwa program no FM kama Ngo PM MC honum dia abrante pap mano enetna honum edema men sanu adwuma no enebusua ehwegu sase na mefa na ase shon confirm executive producer Mr Daniel Yeboa Eric Junior so enebete edema me saso ena guchimani madudu okuno no shobo mechidom ATP ena ne de men netna fidiem hanum say the various discussions number somo monso amoje brehwe atija jumedie monso nyankopon ehwam ye papa for wagin chef comment section na say Emma me na mama thumbs up and so e wo hono mu wi a wa share video we so e de ama wunu bi na ono so ehu de e koso e wo man e busia have a wonderful weekend mesre bo mo amobe pie no e ya na matomo bo me patro ma no so sisi ara wo hia no muntwem na niema e kokoso afi we mu no enya de e betumi aboa uko bebi a mesro no we stay safe u pie no na fufu pie unum drink na ade e wi me patro koba men no mesre mo ene yenji ni pebia endi I want to meet you all nyame ya adoma Monday na eniema ekoso ewo man mu no yetumi e discuss e de family ka say week we dey e very long year papa na mo amanitua from Monday be see and Saturday na chese niema akoso no enya asem keto nyame ya adoma Monday so yetenase a mo amanitua na ya sewa me fire style baby have a wonderful day bye bye.
Amafwe Kumasi online TV production yaba ne de na yaba ye de equipment ekukudam ana ye de aba se eye camera de enam wiem de nam fom de enam ensuom ni nyina ye wo bi e wo honom a TV production yabo ye hu ye pa se wo ye dwumadie bi etese wedding eye engagement and sorry ana schools se wo ye sem na bi na pese betwa ko all the social media networks no so e de amaw ye ni ntotonsa na fre eye Kumasi online TV production for na yamra na ye dwumadie ne Kama fe a ebo no eda from pa the production so the sound quality video quality ni nyina e wo soro wo pese wo hu ba bia wa ye wo Kumasi eyetia media opposite one ma ana se to nsa ne frɛ wa homa trufo so 0550623377 Kumasi online TV production ye demufua e wo Kumasi kodua mu.